We have a brand new Minnesota Viking. All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. The Minnesota Vikings have signed a brand new player. It's not Kareem Hunt. It's not Dalton Reisner. It's not Ronald Darby. It is linebacker Tanner Vallejo. We're going to get to know Tanner here in a minute. Before we do, be sure to subscribe to the channel. So we're closing in on 10K. Drop hashtag 10K in the comments. We'll have a hell of a giveaway when we hit that amazing and unbelievable number. So thank you to everybody who subscribed already. So Tanner Vallejo, the Vikings' newest signee. They've kind of been on a little bit of a signing spurt here with about 3 or 4 in the last week. Let's talk a little bit about the Vikings' newest linebacker. And I say linebacker, but this guy is really a special teamer. That is his bread and butter. He's 6'1", 230 pounds. He was drafted out of Boise State by the Bills in the 6th round in 2017. He's been with the Bills, the Browns, the Commanders, and the Cardinals. So he's bounced around the league a little bit. The Vikings are his 5th team. He's had 687 defensive snaps at linebacker in his career, 1,500 snaps on special teams. Last year, he led the Cardinals with 371 special teams snaps. And that's really it. That's his thing. He's a special teamer. He's a damn good special teamer. If he ever has to get on the field as a linebacker, assuming he makes the Vikings 53-man roster, it's not good. It's not good. He's never had a PFF grade above 42, and he's had 13 missed tackles the last couple of years. So Tanner Vallejo, the name kind of rang a bell when I saw that the Vikings signed him. I'm like, wait, I remember something about this guy. So it's interesting that he's a special team standout. We saw Najee Thompson last week really step up as a gunner, great in coverage. The nice, perfectly timed hit on the returner. Then he had the perfectly timed down ball. So I thought, he really stood out. And now you have someone who does that, and you bring in someone, makes you wonder about Najee's place on a team, if it's safe or not. We were kind of thinking he might be the second undrafted rookie to make it, but now they got this Tanner Vallejo here, who is a special teamer. Does this also mean that Ivan Pace, maybe they don't want Ivan Pace playing on special teams? Am I jumping too far into this? Maybe they don't want him to get hurt. Remember Chad Greenway, his rookie year in the preseason, was out there on kickoff, tore his ACL. Are they afraid Ivan Pace Jr. could get hurt and they want to save him for defense? I don't know. It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder because the sign of this is a little bit curious. Again, after Najee Thompson's great game as a gunner. So Tanner Vallejo, chances of making the team, he might actually have a chance if the Vikings truly want to keep him as a core special teamer and move somebody else off that. It's possible. But again, I still think it's probably unlikely. But if the Vikings truly feel they need help on special teams, Tanner Vallejo is probably that guy to do it. So surprising if he's such a good special teamer that he was still available here middle of August. But maybe that's because he's such a poor linebacker. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But again, we'll see what this means for the Vikings. See what it means for Ivan Pace Jr. See what it means for our boy Najee Thompson. If it means his spot as the gunner's in jeopardy, we'll see what Tanner does this week when he steps on the field against the Tennessee Titans. But he is your newest Minnesota Viking. There's been a lot lately. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this signing. You're for it, you're against it. Does it mean anything, or reading too much into this, or does it mean nothing? Is he just a camp body? Let me know in the comments, and remember to keep your skull in your hole.